Arise, Rodimus Prime.
Rodimus Bill here. Today we're going to do Transformers, the new Power of the Prime line Dreadwind Deluxe figure. First, we'll take a look at the package. And this is Power of the Primes figure, Dreadwind Deluxe class. Here is the artwork. On the side, we have the Starscream Combiner. And there is Dreadwind as the arm. The other side, we have the 12 Power of the Prime symbols, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Even though there was 13 in the original comics. And there is Dreadwind. Let's see. How the Doom bring a Decepticon air defense specialist to wield the power of the Primes. Robot to jet in 13 steps. And he comes with his Prime armor. And the gimmick for this is, from what I understand, all the Deluxes come with the power armor, which is also the arm in the combiner. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a foot yet, though. But the main three things are Micronus, which is the power swap. Then you have Vector Prime is the time traveler, and then the Liege Maximo, which is the trickster. I guess those are the primes in the first wave. And there is Dreadwind. Next, we'll look at his card. Similar artwork, and you got the Power of the Primes figure, Dreadwind. And Amalgamous Dreadwind takes ominous airborne forms, and then different languages. There is the Power of the Prime logo for him. And that is that. Now, let's look at Dreadwind. Dreadwind is a kind of a remold of Skydive. There's Skydive. You really can't tell in the side-to-side comparison, but in jet mode, it really stands out. And here is Dreadwind. First, we'll take off his power armor and show you just the figure. There is the figure. He's pretty cool. He's got some teal, some purple, some gray. Let's see. There's the front. You got the back. Like I said, he's very similar to Skydive. But there are certain differences in this figure. And he comes with a gun. There is his gun. And what you could also do is, this is the power pack. And it comes with, it's got a place where you could put the Prime figures. And the cover makes another gun. There's a little gun there. And on the power armor, there's a little knot there. Here's Hot Rod. You could put the Titan Master is in there. And that is where the Power of the Prime figures. Now this line combines the Combiner Wars with the Titan Return figures. So you'll have little Prime Masters transform into the Prime. I don't know what they really transform into. And this is the Combiner arm. We'll just stick this back in there. And similar to the Combiner Wars, but these figures have two thumbs. Here's the hand. And for some reason, you have two thumbs. So you can use it as a one right hand, or a left hand, right hand, left hand. And all of the Deluxe figures, you could, on this you got a little, he's got a panel you pull down. And what you want to do is you put this down, and you could put his armor on him. And now he's armored up with Power of the Prime. He's got his armor. Okay. And now we'll take a look at the figure real quick. First, the head sculpt. There you go. He's got a really nice head sculpt. I like the design. He's got the yellow eyes. Oh, and this we can flip up here. And there is a Decepticon symbol. He's got some, I guess you'd look, blasters, guns on there. He's got full 360-degree rotation on the arms. The arms will go out all the way. Elbow, up and down, and rotate 360. Other arm, same thing. He does have a waist swivel. That is so you can make him either a right or a left arm. Let's see the legs. He goes up there. It's the classic Combiner Wars aerial bot leg. And that is it for his robot mode. Let's just take a little close. And there's his combiner port. We'll just take up some close shots. He's really nice. I mean, they've got some silver paint, some purple. He's got gray. He's got teal. I mean, I think they really did. I wasn't going to get him. We were just going to work on the Dinobots, but once we're at Target and we saw the brand new Power of the Primes figure, I actually hit him and I went back to get him. I had to think about it. And there is Dreadwing. Now, for transformation, you want to turn his head around and then put the nose cone up and over. Okay, that flips up. What I like to do now is swing the arms up. Swing the arms up. Now you'll notice here, the arms are pegged in, but you want to rotate this whole area down like that. Kind of like skydive. And you turn the whole arms around like that. And I put these out to the side, and there you have. Now, for the wings, here is where it gets interesting. You want to pull the legs apart. As with all the Combiner Wars, some have that as a slot, and some have that with a peg. But I call them the knees. On this one, you want to fold these in, and you want that peg to stay up. Like that. There's the peg. So basically, you want to move this whole thing up. And then once you close these, you could snap the feet together. Now here's where it gets interesting. You put the arms down again. But on this figure, the wings, you want to fold those out, rotate up. And what you got is, you got that little slot right there. And you've got that peg. So you move these up, slot them in, fold this down, move these up, slot that in, and then just like the aerial bots, you want to pop the arm in, pop the arm in, fold the wing down, and there you have Dreadwind in his vehicle mode. Now, now he's in vehicle mode. There's several things you can do. You can do the Prime Master armor. There's a hole there. You can stick Prime Master right there, and he's a big souped up plane. And then his gun you could put underneath the wings, like that. Or, if you want, you could even pull this down and put the gun in there, and you have a gun as a plane. Or you can pop, I love these covers where the Prime Master figures go. You can do one gun there. You can do one gun there. You can turn this around. And we'll go hot rod again. You have that little hole for that. You can have a Titan Master figure ride him into battle. or a Prime figure. Prime Master, I think they call it. And that's their gimmick. Like I said, they combined Combiner Wars with Titan Returns. And there you have Skydive, or Dreadwind. Now, for a quick comparison, here's Skydive. Remember how his arms you move? Here's got the same rotation with the arms. And the same rotation with the arms. Skydive is very similar, but he looks so different. Here you got the wings on here. And let me just transform him real quick. And here is Skydive. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison. Here's Skydive and here's Dreadwind. You'll see the same design on the back right there. But the wings are different. Since his Dreadwind rotates his wings, you can see how his wings are a little off-center. But they still have the same wings. You still got the same missiles there. You still got that missile. On the tail fin, Dreadwind has these two little ones right there. Skydive don't. Cockpit's the same. So it's the same jet mode with a little tweak. And they look, when, like I said, when they had side by side with the robot mode, he was a lot wider, than he was, and he's a lot thinner. So I do like what they do. And also, somehow, I think it's Darkwing is supposed to connect with Dreadwind to become Darkwing. Something like that. Like they used to do. These used to be Power Masters, where the Power Master was like a Headmaster and Target Master and Power Masters. The Power Masters were engines, and it fit right over here. But they still kept a similar color scheme. And then to transform them back, first you got to release the arms. And we'll put the legs out. These, again, you got to be careful. They only go one way. So you got to have that, I call these the knees, like that. And let's see, there's the knee. Peg that in. There's the pegs there go into the legs. That snaps in, that snaps in. These, you want to flip these up. Rotate these down. And there's supposed to be a little slot in there. But mine, for some reason, don't want to go in all the way. And then you fold that down, fold these down, and there you have the bottom half done. Top, fold that down on double hinge, turn the head around, and what I like to do is turn the whole arm up. That little peg's in there, so flip the whole shoulder assembly up. That peg's in there. And there is Dreadwind again. And there's Dreadwind. And we're going to bring up Skydive again for comparisons. As you could tell, they were similar jet mode. But in robot mode, they do look different. I like how they kept the same. They kept the same, but then they made it a little different. So there you have Deluxe. And now we'll compare him with a Titans Return Deluxe Hot Rod. You could see he is a little smaller than the Titan Return, than the Titan Return Deluxe figures. And here he is with Windblade. She is more of a size, I guess Hot Rod's pretty tall, but Windblade is more of the same size as Dreadwind. Alright, now again for the armor, you stick that in there. I do like these Power of the Prime figures. Like I said, I wasn't going to get Dreadwind, but I saw him in the stores. It looks like he came in with the Titans Return Deluxe, because this Target of mine had Croc and Quake remolds of Skull Cruncher and Hardhead, and they had one Power of the Prime figures. And I like it. And I was surprised it was I scanned $16.99, like I said. It's a little more than Titan Return Deluxe is at $15.29, but still less than the last night at $19.99. But I was very surprised to see the Power of the Primes figures out. I was very happy, and me and the boys decided to pick them up. So there you have Dreadwind. Alright, if you like my... Oh, and also I saw Walgreens with the Titans Return clone out for $17.99 price point, and those are at Walgreens exclusives. So this time of year, all the new toys are making their way to these stores. All right, there's Dreadwind. Let's see, Power of the Primes Dreadwind. If you like my channel, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with all your Transformer buddies, and check back my channel for more reviews. All right, this is Erodimus Bill signing out.